Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of NBA 2k16 MyGM. My name is BrendenPlayz. 2 games left in the season, and we are outside the playoff picture. 35 and 45, as is the Pistons. Well, they have 2 games left. We have 2 games left. We must win this game. In the next 2 games, we have to win. Otherwise, our season will be over. We are so close to just scraping into the playoffs. We just need to pull off a miracle and win 2 games in a row, which is something we've struggled to do all season. But hopefully we can do it this time. So we're going to make a few adjustments. We need to give Carmello some more minutes. We got to get him out there every damn minute of the game. We need something to get us through. But look, we're so close to making the playoffs. That was our goal for the series. If we can make the playoffs with the shitty Knicks team, I'll be very, very happy. It's going to be tough, though. It's going to be very, very tough, but so close. And we can make the playoffs. Probably going to make, be taken out first round, but as long as we make it, I'll be happy. So here we go. We got our team just about finalized. A few minutes for some of our bench players, trying to get everyone a bit of involvement. But we play the Toronto Raptors here today, who haven't had that bad of a season at 44 and 35. They're pretty good. So, all right, here we go. This is it. The Raptors, probably a much better team than us. They've had a pretty good season. I believe they're in the same conference as us, so they're actually been a rival of ours throughout the season. They've obviously gotten the better of us, and Lopez starts off with a 2-pointer. So, well, look, we haven't had a great season, but like I said, we can scrape into the playoffs. Things will be okay. 1 game to go after this. It'll be the Pacers, and even though the Pacers haven't had a good season in this GMO series, they have pretty much gotten the better of us every time we versed them. So really, we have to beat the Raptors, and that's going to be tough to do. The Raptors have had a good season, like we said. So if we can somehow miraculously beat the Raptors, we might have a chance. But I think the Pacers might be a team that I just struggle to beat, because Paul George is just a beast, and we struggle to really shut him down. So we have to beat the Raptors here. So Valanciunas gets a first free throw. He's going to go for the second, and the second one is no good. So Anthony now gives it off to Bradley, and there's a 2-pointer, the layup there. So we have an early lead, but midway through the first quarter, things aren't going our way as the Raptors have hit back. So DeRozan has it, getting double-teamed, leaves Lowry wide open, and nails the 3. Oh, no, only just a 2 inside the line. So 11-2 run here by the Raptors. That's a bit of a downfall. A block there on Bradley. Porzingis all alone, and he can stop it. Good defense there from Porzingis, able to shut that down. Would have been an easy 2-point shot, and it would have got the lead up to, 6 already, and that would be disastrous. Lopez takes a shocking shot, and now the fast break again. Lowry going to try and slow things down. Flolo trying to shut that down from happening, trying to stop him from feeding the ball on there. And now Lowry trying to get through. Valanciunas is open, and he'll nail the jump shot. So things just aren't working the Knicks' way. The Raptors are looking the goods. Anthony from deep. It's going to be no good. We've got 30 seconds left in the first quarter. The Raptors, their lead continues to grow. The Knicks are able to stop a few shots from going in, thank goodness. Otherwise, this lead would be getting ridiculous. 2 shots there. The second one from Snell after the Anthony miss. Both missing. So the Knicks just can't get the ball in the bucket. And a triple there makes it 9 points. And what a start here for the Raptors. And a must-win game here for the Knicks. Things aren't working out well at all. But Anthony gets 2 points to close out the quarter. That was a major 2 points there. He had to make those just to keep them just in the hunt. 24-17 after the first quarter. Alrighty, so into the second. The Knicks have got an early bucket to start off, and they have shut it down to 5 points. And oh, there's 2 more. So Ben Gordon comes on. Doesn't play a lot of minutes, but he comes on, makes the 2, and has a chance for the N1. And that will close this lead out just down to 2. And that'll be a great way to start off the second, and he does. So a huge impact Ben Gordon has had. Obviously hasn't had that many minutes throughout the season. We've been using him just in a very limited capacity. Comes on for a couple minutes per game. But generally when we see him come on, he does have a small little impact. So he's good at short bursts, as we've found out. And we kind of found the best capacity for him, the best role for him. The steal! Porzingis gets 2 and has a chance for an N1. Well, what a comeback this has been to start off the second. Porzingis gets a chance, and now 25 and 26. So Porzingis off to Gordon, off to Galloway. Galloway driving up court inside the paint, off to Porzingis. Middle range shot, no good. Gordon gets smoked there by Joseph, and that will go in. 28-25. So nearly towards the end of the second here, coming into halftime. 36-33. That one's no good. It bounces out. But the rebound there by Scholar, he'll put it back in. 5-point lead now. So really, they've got to keep things close. Oh, Anthony beats Scholar and slams it down. He's got 11 points. They've got to keep things close here because the Knicks, whilst they've had a few good comebacks, but once the lead gets beyond, into double figures, they tend to really struggle to come back from that much. So they've got to keep things tight. Any more than, a 5-point lead, and you'd have to say the Raptors should be able to hang on. Lopez, wide open. So a good passing play there by the Knicks. 38-37. Less than a minute to go on the clock. Lowry has Grant defending him. Grant good enough to stop the 2-pointer from going in. Grant drives it back up the court, and he's going to have a bit of room to move. He's going to try and work his way through to the bucket, try and score inside the paint. Can't do it. Gives it off to Seraphin. Gibson now to Anthony. Anthony with the fake, and draws the defender, and he puts it in. Well done from Anthony there. 13 points from him, 4 assists as well. He's been a key part of the season, as we know, the star player of the Knicks. We really have to rely on him to really get us home most games. And Seraphin gets the foul. DeRozan gets the 2 and the N1. Well, that is not the way they wanted to come into halftime. 41-39. It's close. But can they even things up before the half? Anthony can't do it. 41-39. The Raptors and the Knicks are in a battle right now. The Knicks need to win to keep their season alive. Alrighty, so we have moved up into, 3 minutes to go, 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's still a tight game, 1-point lead, make that 3 between the Raptors and the Knicks, 52-49. Bradley now trying to find some room, but he turns it over. Bradley, that's been a bit of an issue for the Knicks. Too many turnovers, and Gibson draws the foul. And DeRozan has a chance for, yet again, another N1 situation. He gets it, and all of a sudden, it's gone from 1 point to 6 points in the space of, less than 30 seconds. Now, that is where the Knicks have gone wrong. Oh, another turnover. And Bradley turns it over again. Things just go from bad to worse for the Knicks. If the Raptors can find the bucket here, they will have a big lead for 3, and gets it. Back up to a 9-point lead. The Knicks now, they could be in major trouble. They've got to score here. They have to score, otherwise they could be on the receiving end of a ever-growing double-digit lead. Seraphin steps back, can't get it. Grant can't get the rebound, and the score they needed is not going to happen. Joseph defends all in his face. And lucky for the defense, able to shut that down. Otherwise, it would have went up to 11-point lead, and things would have just been getting probably too much for them to come back from. Snell, no good. Well, the Knicks just haven't got a play here on the bench they could really turn to score points. That's been the issue. Their bench, when they come on, they just don't have a scorer. They've got some players who can score, but they're not consistent enough to rely on them. Bradley has to be that man, and he gets the 3. Big 3-pointer there from Bradley, 58-52. keeps him alive in this game. Well, we know Bradley has had some good games throughout the season. He's had a few games where he's really let us down and gone cold. But he has to be that player that we can turn to when the bench players are on. Grant now has it. On to Bradley. Bradley, the double pump to Gibson to Grant. Bradley, wide open for three again. He'll get another three. Well, Bradley back-to-back threes. And now, into the fourth we go. 69 all. Anthony has it. He'll draw the foul on Scholar. So, this is crunch time now for the Knicks. They've had the comeback. They've kept it close. They've kept it tight. Anthony's had a monster game, 27 points. And he has to keep on scoring. 4.5 minutes to go. If the Knicks lose this game, their season will be over. Porzingis and Aflalo both draw the foul. Aflalo, the one who has his name on the foul list. Porzingis might have done okay to stop that, but Aflalo getting the foul. 70-71. The Knicks had the small lead. They still do, but can they hang on to it? Another basket here might secure that lead. Porzingis now, back to Anthony. Getting double teamed, leaves Porzingis open. You can't do that. Porzingis, a good scorer, and gives them a bit more of a lead. Alright, this is it. 1:30 to go. This game is in the balance. 2-point lead. DeRozan, defended by Bradley. Bradley, good enough to stop that. Anthony now, still with 27 points. Looking for someone. Getting double team again. Porzingis wide open again. This time they're able to shut that down and stop the points from coming. And, oh, big defensive play there by the Knicks. Didn't allow Toronto to hit back. Got to find someone. Aflalo, he's wide open. But the late defense, just enough to stop that mid-range shot from going in. Enough pressure applied. Look out. Lowry wide open for three. And a huge miss. If he hits that, they get the lead back. 30 seconds to go now. Aflalo trying to wind down the clock. If he can get this shot, make it a 4-point game with not much to go. Oh no. Lopez with a miss. If he hadn't made that shot, things would have been much, much better for the Knicks. 4-point lead, 10 seconds to go. You would nearly say they could be home. But now, 15 seconds to go, 2-point lead. The Raptors will have the last say. Will they go for the 3 or the 2? You'd probably want to go for the 2, send it to overtime. Lowry just straightens things up. Steps back. DeRozan. Oh, he's going for it. DeRozan with the miss. Big miss by DeRozan. It probably wasn't the right shot to take. Aflalo gets the ball, winds down the clock, and the Knicks hang on. Well, their season is in the balance, and now it will survive for one more game. What a win by the Knicks. They're still alive, just barely, but it's better than not being alive at all. Still in it. Next game against the Pacers will be do or die. If they can beat the Pacers, they may just sneak in. But if they can't, well, their season will be over. But even if they do beat the Pacers, they're going to have to rely on the Pistons to lose both of their games as well, so they can leapfrog above them, because I don't think the point differential for the Knicks is all that great, so they're going to have to really rely on a couple of results going their way. Anthony, a big game for him, 27 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds. He was crucial, and we knew he had to be crucial in this win, because Anthony, our major star player, he needed to step up in the big games. He's done that tonight. Big game from him. Let's go check out some of the other results. We had Bradley, 11 points. Lopez, 12. Porzingis, 11. Bradley, pretty good. 3 out of 4 from the three-point line. And he had some big shots, especially in that third quarter, to get us back close to the Raptors. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us for an episode of NBA 2k16 GM Mode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next one could potentially be the last of the series. Let's hope we can keep it going. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next episode.